Hey, thank you for checking my walkthrough video for Fall Major 2023. The wins will not gonna be the ones that we're gonna have into the rounds, but who knows, maybe we're gonna have some of them. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to be notified when we play and post our walkthrough videos with our win angles. Good luck, let's go into it. Welcome to hole number 1 of Fall Major Tournament. In case we have a cross headwind, we're gonna go with our rock or extra mile. We can set the landing position with the rock and then swap to the extra mile if we don't have a rock level, level 8 or 9. We're gonna go with our red ring by the rough, and then we're gonna go with 3 backspin and 2 right spin, trying to place the ball guide in the center of the fairway, favoring the right side a bit. There's a sticky spot there, so it's gonna go exactly the same spot every single time, even if you're hitting a slide grade right or slide grade left. We're gonna adjust here max plus 20% P3 and then take a normal shot. Here I hit it a great right, but with that accuracy, it's more than safe. We don't look to get too much distance, but we don't want to go too short either. We're looking to get about 292 yards to 297. For the approach shot, we're going to use our Hornet. We need 5 topspin. So make sure that you have a Hornet in the bag. We're going to go and provide a pin check and also a bottom of white ring pin check as well. I'm going to place 5 topspin always. I'm going to place the tip of the ball guide to be about 1 green square through the hole. Do not leave it short, especially in the headwinds. Otherwise, you're going to be ended up short. This is for Hornet level 6 plus, taking consideration that the Hornet level 7 we're going to have, and 6 and 7 we're going to have a shorter ball guide than what I have. We're going to have to match for that. I think we're going to be at the hole instead of through the hole. We're adjusting here 10% with the pin check. For example, plus 1% with the pin check, or bottom of white ring pin check plus 4 equals 55% slider. Good luck. On hole number 2, we're not gonna go on, like we were going like a NASCAR shot, that it's not achievable anymore, but especially not with this wind angle at least, because the funnel, it's coming up a bit short. You have to come with a bigger speed to actually reach the hole. Otherwise, you're gonna be ended up short towards the hole, and we don't want to do that. We're gonna go here with 3.5 backspin and 3 right spin, and you see that the tip of the ball guide will gonna be through the hole there. I'm making sure that I'm centering it. Every slight misadjustment will gonna cost you here the hole in one chance. We will gonna place, I don't know, it's like 70% of the red ring outside of the fringe. And we are adjusting here mid plus 15 P3 using rock level 9 numbers. So if you have a rock level 7 plus, you're going to be able to do that because it has 100% accuracy, but take in mind to use rock level 9 numbers because it'll going to have a bit more distance and a bit more rings to pull. Those being said, good. In case we're going to have a tailwind on hole number 3, this is the best one to go. We're gonna go on the right side using 3.5 top spin and 3 left spin. Gonna place the spins first, and then we're gonna find our landing position. The landing position, it's you see that the second bounce, it's at the end of that rough with the ball guide just on the left side of the bunker. After setting our spins, we will gonna adjust here max plus 20%. You can use this shot with the rock level 8 plus or apoc level 3 plus. In case of a headwind, we're gonna have to use a different approach. We're gonna see what wind we're gonna have in the qualification opening or weekend round. Here we're gonna go with 2 balls of left curl. I'm gonna try to hit perfect. We don't want to go into the rough at the third fairway over here, but we want to be as close as possible over there to make our shot a bit safer. On the approach, we will gonna use our sniper, and we're gonna perform a blue ring fringe, blue ring rough check. Plus 7% will gonna be 70% slider. And we're gonna go with just free left spin. Gonna make sure to place the ball guide just through the hole over there to avoid that glitchy spot. And over here, we're gonna adjust minus 55 P3. I think I under adjusted. No, I think I over adjusted here. I did with minus 50%. I'm gonna pull over the bullseye. And then it's time to center our ball and hit perfect. This one I'm gonna miss slightly to the right side, but there's a good chance of getting this one into the hole for a nice albatross. Good luck. On hole 4, we're gonna have a nice par 3. We're gonna go with our quarterback. I'm gonna set the spins first, which are gonna be 3 left spin and 2 backspin. I tried it first with less backspin, but didn't work, so need 2 backspin over there. The ball guide will gonna be way through the hole. Yellow ring will gonna be at the rough line. And after setting our landing position, we're gonna adjust here mid plus 10% P3. After doing the adjustment, we're gonna be in plus numbers. But see, we're actually dropping down a bit. So we either had to push up, but I decided to go with just overpower. So I went with circle drop OP here. I have a tiny click of right curl over there. And that will gonna go a bit on the right side, but yeah, if adjusted perfectly, this will gonna go nicely into the hole for a hole in one. Good luck. On hole number 5, there's not so many changes over here. We're gonna go, in case of a tailwind, we're gonna start at double plus 13 with the red ring by the rough with the extra mile. And we're gonna apply 2 right spin and 6 top spin. We'll need to get distance. We can get even shorter than that. So I think, I don't know, maybe an extra mile level 6 will gonna work as well. We need some push up to get to close to the same yardage. We're adjusting here max plus 10 P3, and then we're gonna go with the circle drop overpower and inner wall right curl. And I think everything that it's over 372 yards would be fine over here. We're gonna need a sniper for the approach shot, that's for sure. I'm not gonna go with a rough bump because if you want to, well, you can go with that, but we need a bit more distance and maybe a power 5 ball. We're gonna go with a bounce over. For the bounce over, we're adjusting here plus 15% P4. We're gonna preset our spins, which are gonna be 2 right spin and 1 back spin. There is a sticky spot over there. We're trying to actually get rid of it because otherwise you'll see the ball get going at the hole, but you're always gonna miss left or right depending on the wind angle. We're giving here about 1 to 1.5 green squares short of the hole. And we're gonna use our plus numbers to reference our slider. Here I was at 78% slider, and we did 15% P4 adjustment. Always pull over the bullseye, center the ball, and try to hit perfect. This is gonna give you a good chance, and it's also great left, right, safe, doesn't really matter. But if you do everything correctly, this can go in the hole for a nice albatross. On hole 6, we're gonna go with a big topper, level 4 plus. I'm starting with 8 yards shorter to match the big topper level 4 and 5 distance. We're gonna be, for me, we're gonna be yellow, red ring by the rough there at the bottom of plus 7. We're gonna go with max top spin and 1 left spin, and then we will gonna adjust here max plus 10 P3. After doing the adjustment, we're gonna go with full overpower and triangle left curl, which is about 1.25% of the ball. We're adjusting, going with overpower, and now it's time to hit perfect. This definitely needs to be perfect shot because otherwise, you know, the big topper accuracy, it's not that great. You might go in the rough on the left or on the right side. With this one, we're gonna go nicely, having a thorn shot for the approach. From 420 yards, we will gonna perform a blue ring fringe check with the ball guide through the hole. And for +1, we're gonna be 75% slider. After that, we're gonna place our spins, which will gonna be about 1.5 right spin and about 2.5 backspin. You see that I'm placing the ball guide at the hole. I'm strongly suggesting you to not do that, to place the ball guide about 1 green square short of the hole. You might actually reduce also the spin to go with just 1 right spin to make sure that the ball guide will gonna be straight, not going, to the right side. The adjustment here was 0% P3. After that, we're centering the ball and try to hit perfect. Because we didn't place it short, the secondary wind effects will gonna push my ball a bit further and we're gonna go into the hole with the third bounce. Still good, but make sure that you actually leave it a bit short, not to bounce over the hole. Hole 7 will gonna be one of the trickiest par threes over here. We're gonna go in case of headwind, we're gonna go with the quarterback and we're gonna place the yellow ring at minimum distance. I'm using a power 3 ball, but I think a power 2 ball would have been a bit better. Going with to check how much backspin I need to have the ball get through the hole, and then I'm removing some of the side spin. I'm going here with 1.5, but I think 1 would be even better. So I have a bit of offset there. It's very hard to adjust the rings because the heel it's in the way. I'm trying to adjust my rings over here. We are adjusting min plus 10%. P3. After the adjustment, I'm hitting here perfect, but I bounced where I wanted to bounce, but I'm still missing to the left side a bit. The speed was good, so I think either requires a bit less side spin over here or like more offset, or we're gonna have to figure something out in case of a headwind. This is the trickiest par 3 in this tournament, I guess. On hole number 8, for my perspective, this is one we're gonna be a masked eagle, regardless of the wind direction. We will gonna go with full topspin and 1 left spin. You don't need a power 3. I was just checking. You can go and bounce directly over if you want to. We're gonna go with the safe one. This can be really good, even in cross or slight cross headwinds, because we will gonna end up in a wedge distance regardless if we are bouncing over that bunker over there with the third bounce. So we're adjusting here max plus 10 P3. I was at +0 yard mark over there with my big topper level 7. After doing the adjustment, we bounced nicely, going over and rolling out. From this point, we have a wedge shot that we will gonna play at -5% at, EB rule. So I was 90% slider over there while checking my pin. And of course, we're not gonna go with full topspin because we cannot do that. We're gonna go with about 6 topspin. And just placing the ball guide through the hole. And over here, you should adjust -5% P3 at 90% slider. I did 0% P3. I'm going to go a bit on the right side, but it's still going to go in regardless. This will be a nice and easy one for us to get and run with an eagle. Good luck. On hole number 9, headwinds will going to be a trouble over here because we want to have a tailwind to get as easy as we can get on this pad over here to the right side. On the left side, there isn't so many chances to get an albatross, but here, if you actually manage to get it over, you have a very good chance with the grizzly to get an albi. I hit a double great left there, adjusted 1-1, went full overpower. I was just trying to get over on that point. I clipped the rough and just on this pad where we want to do the shot. For the approach, from my distance, I went with -10% P3 mid distance with my grizzly. You don't want to get that glitchy ball guide. You're gonna see that just below the before the fringe, it's actually very elevated, and it's nice because it's slowing down your ball. I went with one topspin and one left spin here in the end, placing the ball guide just at the hole. And I'm adjusting here, like I said, mid minus 10%. Before we were doing a rough bump over here, but that's not possible anymore because of that elevated green before the fringe. So we're gonna have to go with a bounce over, and we're gonna count on that elevated green to actually slow us down. This will gonna come in a bit hot, but it's still gonna go in for a nice albatross. Thank you all for watching. This will not gonna be the the exact wins that we're gonna have on the round, on any of the round, I would say, but this will gonna give us a very good base on how we can attack the holes on the Fall Major 2023. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not. Thank you for watching.